My Aqua gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with your December 15th through the 31st mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, you're more than welcome to. That is all down in the description box down below. But with that all being said, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get it cracking, and let's see what we got going on. Messages for Aquarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-December, 15th through the 31st. What messages do we got coming through for Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout December 15th through the 31st. All right, my Aqua gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Aquarius, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 10 of Swords. So you can be dealing possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, you got here the Knight of Wands. Person you're dealing with, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. And the outcome that's present for you, we got here the Fool card. So you might be connecting with an Aries for some. Now, looking at the energies provided for you so far, we have here the 10 of Swords, and we got here the Knight of Wands. I think this is kind of the energy where you guys are doing your best to move over some sort of ending. You're trying to move past some sort of ending. But at the same time, someone here keeps investing into the ending. Someone is not allowing something to end is kind of what I feel is coming through. Based on the person you're connecting with here, they're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So sorry about that, Aquarius. My phone was not on Do Not Disturb. And of course, I got a spam call. But as I was saying, we have here Queen of Pentacles in regards to the person you're dealing with. I feel like someone here is just not letting go of an ending that you feel that you genuinely need in your life. You know, taking a look at your current energy, you got here the Knight of Wands. This is all about you wanting to move forward, all about you wanting to do your own thing, be in your own lane, live your own life. You know, I'm not sure if this is you wanting to be single per se, but I definitely feel like this relationship is something that you believe no longer serves you. And in regards to the person you're dealing with, they're continuing to invest into this. I feel like they are definitely not letting you go. And as for that outcome that's present, we do have here the Fool card. You don't want this person to keep on holding on to you. You want to be set free, okay? So let's go ahead and start clarifying some stuff, and we'll see what we got going on. Real quick, why is the person Aquarius is dealing with showing up as the Queen of Pentacles? And we have here the Queen of Wands. They're very passionate towards you. They're very invested into you. Okay, so that's why they're having a very difficult time letting you go. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Why is Aquarius showing up as the Knight of Wands? And we have here the Knight of Swords, because you're getting ready to communicate elsewhere, embark on new journeys, invest in new opportunities, and ultimately, you're getting ready to have new sources of communication. So yeah, I feel like you're looking for new love right now rather than the connection you already currently have. You just feel like no longer do you feel best suited for this connection. All right, so what I'm going to do here, Aquarius, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of December. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of December. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Aquarius is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Aquarius? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of December? How does the person that Aquarius is dealing with feel towards Aquarius? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of December 2020? Okay, first card out, we have here Ace of Swords. We also had a jumper card here, which was the Five of Cups. Ace of Swords to the Five of Cups. They are truly upset over this situation. They are upset at the fact that you have walked away. We also have here the King of Wands. We have here the High Priestess. We have here the Seven of Wands. And we have here the Six of Wands. So the person you're dealing with is kind of coming from the standpoint of, Aquarius, I thought we were good for each other. I thought that this relationship was amazing. They kind of feel like you played them in a sense, because with the King of Wands, that is a very player-like kind of energy. So from the perspective the person you're dealing with is coming from, they feel like they got played. They feel like you never cared for them, and you were kind of an individual that took what you wanted and left. Like, they have a perception of you as a player. Now, I'm not sure if that's exactly what you are, but at least from this person's perspective, they're currently believing that, you know, you played them, right? But you got to keep in mind, too, with the person you're dealing with, they are going through the motions right now at the fact that you want to set free and at the fact that you no longer want to be involved in this relationship. So when a person is very emotional, sometimes they tend to kind of invest into whatever feels right. So maybe to them right now, calling you a player feels right, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you play this person. So let's keep that in mind, okay? Now we also have here the Seven of Wands, and we have here the Six of Wands. So they felt like they were going to be incredibly successful with you. They saw this relationship as a relationship that would be long-term. They definitely thought that there would be longevity here, but the moment they recognize that there isn't longevity, they're doing everything in their power to defend this relationship. They're like, no, this is not how things are supposed to be. We were supposed to be together. We were supposed to have a future, and I can't believe that you're walking away from this now. So I think you're having or connecting with a person who's having a very hard time being able to let you go because they saw such a future with you, but that future was not something that was mutual, you know? So I don't think they're taking a look right now at how you truly feel. They're really investing into their feelings right now, okay? Now, in regards to what's going on with the person Aquarius is dealing with throughout the second half of December, let's take a look there. We have here Queen of Swords, we have here Seven of Pentacles, and we have here Seven of Cups. I think at the second half of December mark, they're going to try to invest themselves into new options and new opportunities, but I don't think it's that's what they truly want. I almost feel like they're going to try to make you jealous, Aquarius, or try to show you that they have other people in their lives to make you come back towards them. So be mindful of this. You know, they may be flaunting their dates on social media or who they're talking to on social media, especially if they end up connecting with somebody new, because they want to show you what you're missing out on, right? Seven of Pentacles. They're like, come back towards me and invest into me because I'm worth it. So I feel like whoever you're connecting with over here is having a very difficult time accepting the fact that things between you ended, and also kind of a way that they want to win you back is almost by trying to invoke or induce jealousy within you. So that's what I feel is going on with the person you're dealing with so far. And keep in mind, just for anybody watching, even if you're a cross-watcher watching, it's never a great idea to get with somebody new to make your ex-partner jealous, because not only are you going to be hurting yourself, you're going to be hurting that new person you met. So just throwing that out there. Let's stop rebounds in 2020, okay? Rebounds are definitely not fun for any party. All right, now taking a look at you, Aquarius, let's see what we got going on. How does Aquarius feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Aquarius throughout the second half of December? How does Aquarius feel towards the person that they're dealing with, and what is going on with Aquarius, please, throughout December 2020? First card out, we got the Three of Cups, and we also have the Eight of Wands. I think you feel and you can tell that the person you're connecting with is trying to get you to reconcile with them. I think you very much so acknowledge that. But when it comes towards your feelings towards a reconciliation, you have the Five of Wands. You feel like that's very conflicting. I think right now you reconciling with this person you truly believe isn't really a good idea. And you believe it's not a good idea because you believe you've outgrown the individual you're connecting with. You just don't feel like you resonate with them like you used to. Moving forward from that, we have the Death card and we have the Five of Swords. Ultimately, you feel like things have changed between you and this individual, and you feel like you've changed a lot as a person. Not only do you believe that you've outgrown this individual, but you believe that there is something else out there for you that is really going to match with you. You just don't feel like you're on the same vibrational resonance, you know? At a point in time, Aquarius, vibrationally, you resonated with this person very well. But over time, you've changed, you've grown, they've changed, they've grown, and you feel like you've just grown more so apart from them, okay? Let's go ahead and pull two more cards for your feelings. Oh, wow, and we have here the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So, in your past, as I mentioned, you felt connected to them. You felt like this was right. But when it comes to present day, this is something that you just don't feel is the same. Your emotions have changed. So yeah, literally what I was just talking about before, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. In the past, you felt like you were on the same vibrational resonance with them. You resonated with this person well. You really enjoyed their company. You enjoyed the relationship that you had with them. But when it comes to this very present moment, when it comes to the second half of December, it's just not the same for you. Your feelings have changed towards this person. I think you're looking for something different. And you know what? Sometimes feelings change without any kind of explanation. You know, sometimes we just outgrow people and we don't know why. Sometimes we just don't really feel interested romantically in somebody anymore, and we don't always know why. So we got to be mindful that feelings can change just as quick as seasons, and sometimes they don't really have an explanation to it. Sometimes those feelings just simply change. So looking at you guys so far, you think reconciling is a bad idea. and you've acknowledged that you've outgrown this person, and you're all about moving forward. The past for you is just no longer the same. And in regards to the person you're dealing with, they are incredibly upset with your decision. They are incredibly upset that you're deciding to move on, and they're having a difficult time letting you go, and they're kind of trying to do everything that they can to show you what you're missing out on and show you that you're making a mistake, but you're going right now with what feels right, Aquarius. Setting yourself free is what genuinely feels right to you. Okay? And listen, I urge people to do what feels right for them. Aquarius, I would never want you to stay in a relationship that isn't fulfilling you or making you happy. Not only is that a disservice to yourself, but that is a disservice to the person you're connecting with. Why would somebody want to be with someone who's not happy with them, right? So it's always good to be honest and forthcoming about how you feel romantically. And if you feel like this just isn't it anymore, if you feel like this just doesn't work anymore, it's in your best interest to move on, okay? In regards to where energies are aligning, oh no, I'm sorry, I gotta see what's going on with you in the second half of December. What's going on with Aquarius, please? Throughout the second half of December 2020, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have here the Page of Cups. We got here the Knight of Cups. And we got here the Justice card. Yeah, I think right now you feel like what is going to bring balance to you is going forward and meeting somebody new that you feel more compatible with. The thing is, Aquarius, is like, I don't care, or I don't think you care, sorry, if you're single or not right now, because I don't feel like you're in need of a relationship or really in search of a relationship. I think you're just coming from the perspective of, I think romantically I would connect with somebody better. So if the opportunity comes its way in the second half of December for you to meet somebody new, I think you'd give it a chance. You just don't feel romantically compatible with this individual anymore. So it's not like you're in search of a new partner or that you're walking away from this person to go ahead and find somebody new instantaneously, but it's like if you do come across someone new, you know, you wouldn't mind giving that a shot. That's just really what it is. You don't feel romantically compatible anymore with your ex over here, okay? But they're still holding on to you because they still believe that the two of you will work out. You know, they had a future here that they planned for you. But the problem is that maybe it's not the same future you wanted. Also, plans change. Also, futures change, right? Depending on what we do and what actions we take within our lives. So I think the person you're dealing with is kind of focused way too much on what it is that they want, but they're not actually focusing on how you feel and versus your wants and versus your needs, okay? And keep in mind, I don't blame the person you're dealing with. That's something I want to talk about too. When people get heartbroken, you know, they tend to focus on how they're feeling and only how they're feeling. So I don't think the person you're connecting with here is a horrible person for feeling the way they feel. I just think that they're going through so much pain to the point where they're trying to win back one thing that they feel would mend that pain, which is you. They truly believe that they had you back, Aquarius, that would make all their problems disappear, that would make all their pain disappear. But little do they know, if a reconciliation did take place, this person would have incredible trust issues. They would have a crap load of trust issues. They would have PTSD of thinking that you were going to leave, right? They would have abandonment fears. They would have many different kind of fears if you ended up returning, even though they believe that that's what's going to heal them, okay? So, moving forward from this, let's go ahead and take a look at where energies are aligning between the two of you. Where energies aligning, please, between Aquarius and the person that they're dealing with. We have here the Chariot, we have here the Magician, we have here the Lovers, and we have here the Five of Pentacles. It's going to be a one-sided love. With the Chariot to the Magician, the Chariot is you trying to move on, Aquarius. The person you're dealing with is them trying to manifest you back. The Lovers is the person you're dealing with still being in love with you, and the Five of Pentacles is the absence of love that you have for this person. It's going to still be one-sided because I really feel like you no longer have those feelings and emotions for this person, and they're still kind of continuing to hold on to you. So I don't really see them letting go here throughout the second half of December. And as for the overall outcome, please, between Aquarius and the person that they're dealing with throughout December 2020, what is the overall outcome for the second half of the month here? And we got here the Two of Cups. And we also have here the Sun. And we have here the Seven of Swords. I think this outcome is the fact that the person you're dealing with thinks that by having this reconciliation with you, it's going to make them incredibly happy. But it kind of goes back to that point that I just talked about with you guys before. If there was a reconciliation that does take place, at first they think that that's what's going to heal them and make them happy. But then it's going to come the trust issues and the abandonment fears and the worries if Aquarius is ever going to leave me again. And then the worries is if, like, does Aquarius really love me? Like, there's a lot of other things that are going to come up than just them being happy that you reconciled. At first, sure, they'll be happy, then they'll think they're healed, but then they'll start getting in their head saying, well, if they left me once, they could leave me again. And that's kind of where the Seven of Swords comes into play. It's a deception here with this person, believing that the reconciliation is what they need to bring back happiness within their life. You know? We also have here the Eight of Cups, and we have here the World card. I think that for you, Aquarius, walking away is not only in your best interest, but it's in the best interest of the person you're dealing with. You are walking away because you're no longer feeling this, but staying away from this person, you know, is what's best, because you don't want to bring them any more pain, and you don't want to be with somebody that you're not happy with, because in the end, that only causes more pain. So Aqua, you're doing your best to have your new beginning, and you're not trying to meddle or interfere or reconcile with this connection, because you know that that's only going to bear more pain, okay? So, with that all being said, unfortunately, Aquarius, in December 2020, I do feel like somebody is still going to be relentlessly chasing you. I don't think that they are ready to let you go. I think that they're going to be in this cycle for quite some time until they accept what truly happened. You know, you're dealing with somebody right now who's choosing not to accept that it's over. The moment they accept that the relationship between the two of you is over, that is when healing can take place. But because they are not accepting it, they are still chasing you. They are still doing everything that they can to try to win you back. And as for you, you're still focusing on taking the high road and completely moving forward. So I don't see them stopping the chase in December 2020. I still see them continuing, but I think you know it's in your best interest to continue to keep your distance, Aquarius. I think you know it's in your best interest to continue focusing on your life right now, because remember, even if you did reconcile with them, even though that's not what you want to do, if you did for a second, I think it would cause a lot more problems rather than bring in a lot more happiness. And a part of you knows that, okay? So do what you got to do for yourself, Aqua. Do what's going to make you happy right now. If being single is going to make you happy, have a lot of fun at it. You know, live your best life. Do what fulfills you. If you meet a new lover and you find somebody that you really connect with, give that a shot. Invest into that, right? Because you know what? Even if this person won't let you go, you've made it clear that you're no longer involved in this relationship. So you have set your own self free. And even if this person doesn't want to let you go, that does not mean that you aren't free from this connection. Okay? You are free to do what you want with your life. It is simply your life. And Aqua, I want you to live it to the fullest. I want you to be happy. And I want you to do what fulfills you, okay? In regards to the person you're dealing with, even though this may sound a little harsh, don't worry about them. You know, they need to go through their trial and error until they accept what truly happened. And the healing can begin and the forward movement can begin. You know, it's only going to happen when they finally realize that they need to let you go and that they need to move on for themselves. So it's going to take them time. But when they do get together and they recognize, okay, I need to respect that Aquarius no longer wants this, that's when they can start their healing journey, and that's when they can start their forward movement, okay? All right, Aqua, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your December 2020, guys, and I will catch you guys in your January 2021 readings, all right? Much love, Aquarius, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.